and it got a little wider at the equator than it does at the poles. So it's not actually a sphere, it's oblate. And officially it's an oblate spheroid. That's what we call it. But not only that, it's slightly wider below the equator than above the equator.
A little chubbier.
A little chubbier.
Yeah.
Chubby is a good way. It's like pear-shaped.
Hello, my name is Neo and welcome to my channel. Today's video is Astrology 101 Basics, Introduction into Astrology. So I'll roll right into it. Whether you believe in a flat earth or a round earth or maybe even a pear-shaped earth, the concept of astrology would still apply because since the lights we view in the sky are always the same, technically, any lights you see in the sky represent energy that your body is constantly being bathed in. First off, I would like to say something about this channel, and that's it's for entertainment purposes. Please feel free to research things in your own free time and, hey, come to your own conclusions. For those that prefer to listen to some information nerds like myself, well, here we go. So, talking about light coming from the skies bathing people's bodies. Even during the daytime, when the stars cannot be seen, the energy is still raining down on Earth and its people. It's also been proven that a variety of different energies emit from the sky other than light, such as different types of radiations and other forms of magnetic energies. Not only does science prove the ability of physical objects having the ability to absorb and re-emit light, but the planets themselves are actually supposed to be one of the largest examples of this. Planets absorb energy from the sun through their atmospheres and their own magnetic fields. As a result, the planets re-emit this energy as new forms of light and radiation with new qualities. It's like a light bulb or a flashlight with one of those multicolored lenses. If you cover the white light with a red colored lens, the light will appear to be pink or even shades of red, even though the light is still technically white. Once it passes through the filter though, it picks up additional qualities. Another more direct form of this natural concept is actually the comparison of sunlight to moonlight. Sunlight has been proven time and time again to be able to heat surfaces, sometimes to their melting point. Meanwhile, moonlight has proven to do the exact opposite. When moonlight is concentrated or focused, it's actually shown to cool surfaces down. The theory is that the light of the moon is only made up of light reflected from the sun. But if that's the simple answer, then why would moonlight act so differently than sunlight? Again, the light has absorbed qualities from the moon, which change the structure and subtle energies. Other points to mention is that both our brains and our bodies are actually mostly made out of water, estimated around 75% actually. Even in modern science, it's been proven that water actually records almost all forms of information, like a super advanced flash drive or a hard disk. Sound, light, emotion, and even human thought itself has all been proven to be recordable in the structure of water. Even just as fascinating, plants have been able to produce not just magnetic fields, produce not just magnetic fields, but have been known to produce actual humming sounds that can be recorded with special equipment. The voices of the planets, or song of the spheres, as some have even called it. Now, when a child is born, it is at this moment when the human flesh is the most susceptible to invisible energies and polarization. The idea of polarization was first discovered in birds and then in humans. We have cells in our body that are literally polarized by magnetic fields of the earth and stars. This is why many birds can literally see the magnetic fields that they follow during migration, because these polarized cells that are sensitive to magnetism have been found near the area of their eyes, up in their head. Going back to the concept of childbirth, During the whole process, children are always protected by their mother's energetic field. The flesh is young and malleable, and the moment that child leaves its mother's field, the body takes on and records the other energies in the environment. Even before that, much of the energy from the earth and the planets penetrate the child's body while he or she is still in the womb. So summed up, the theory is that the energies of earth and sky polarize into the blood and flesh. Due to this, humans acquire an energetic harmony with whatever forces were strongest at that time. In conclusion, the study of this type of phenomenon is known as astrology, the science of energetic influences of the planets and their effects on living and non-living objects. With this understanding and proper technique, it's possible to consciously observe these influences in the lives of ourselves and others, whether these influences exist in our past, present, or future. For these reasons, many people across the world use astrology to gather information about others or to plan important events for themselves and their nations. So, well, that's it for this video. Hopefully at least everyone found something to be interesting, informative, or entertaining. Subscribe or donate if you liked what you hear, and until next time, this is Neo-Eso, and thanks for stopping by.